In minutes from now, Arvind Kejriwal is set to walk out of Tihar jail. The Aam Aadmi Party is celebrating triumphantly. From crackers to dhols to sweets, AAP workers are gearing up for a victory march from Tihar to his Sheesh Mahal. Earlier today, the two-judge Supreme Court bench of Justice Suryakant and Justice Ujjwal Bhoyan have granted conditional bail to the Delhi Chief Minister in connection with a CBI case in Liquorgate. He was formally arrested by the agency on June 26, 2024, even when he was in ED's custody. Now, while granting relief to Delhi Chief Minister, the top court has also upheld that CBI's arrest is not illegal. While Aam Aadmi Party leaders are triumphantly chanting Satyamev Jayate, what they are not talking about is the stringent bail conditions that have been granted. These conditions essentially will defang Kejriwal as a chief minister when he walks out of Tihar jail. As per these bail conditions, and let's quickly take you through these, Arvind Kejriwal can't visit the secretariat. He can't, in fact, sign the official files. He cannot publicly make comments about the case. He can't access the official files related to the case, and he strictly cannot interact with any witness in this particular case as well. But for now, this seems to be the least of the Aam Aadmi Party's concerns. For them, this is a big boost for the party, which is raging and roaring against BJP's Tanashahi and is also gearing up for the all-important Haryana election. All right, let's take this across to our guest now. Joining us with us is Tejshri, who's reporting from Tihar jail. With us also is Isha, live from Kejriwal's residence. Joining us also is Bhavtosh Singh and Harish Nair, who are reporting from the national capital as well. Tejshri, what's happening there? I believe it's raining at the moment. How quickly is Arvind Kejriwal expected to emerge from Tihar jail?
Well, yes, what we are expecting is that any time from now, Arvind Kejriwal, the Chief Minister of Delhi, who was in Tihar jail, will be walking out of this particular gate number 3 from where we are reporting right now. And we will just like to zoom in and show you the visuals. Massive celebration is underway. The Karyakartas have gathered over here. Just ahead me is of this, the vehicle of Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann. Apart from that, Manish Sisodia, Sunita Kejriwal herself, Atishi Saurabh Bharadwaj, all the leaders are present over here. And in fact, massive celebration is going on. They've gathered with all the posters. We would like to show you the posters over here. Posters as I stand with Kejriwal ke jail ke tale toot gaye, Arvind Kejriwal chhoot gaye. Welcome Arvind Kejriwal. And in fact, not only this, but now the leaders of Aam Aadmi Party are attacking on front foot on BJP, and in fact saying that it was a conspiracy hatched by the BJP and all other leaders who were jailed. All other leaders, including Arvind Kejriwal, who all were jailed, have walked out of Tihar jail. We will keep on showing you the visuals. This is a massive crowd that has gathered over here, and in fact, not only Karyakartas but all the councillors, MLAs, they have gathered over here, and they will be accompanying Arvind Kejriwal till his residence. Of course, this is a massive, crowd. But apart from that, the traffic jam is also over here. But what we are expecting is that approximately at 6:15 to 6:20, Kejriwal will be out from Tihar jail.
Okay.
Historic moment for Aam Aadmi Party, of course. And
all right, we'll keep a tab on that, Tejshri. And in fact, I'll request you to get a little closer to the gate because that's where all the action is going to be. But at the residence of Delhi Chief Minister is Isha. And Isha, what's the preparation like over there? What are we expecting to see take place? Is there going to be a road show of sorts? Of course, the weather perhaps playing spoil sport there for the Aam Aadmi Party. But what is the plan at the moment for?
Right, but despite the weather, this has not deterred the spirit of the supporters of Aam Aadmi Party here. You can see here, despite the rain playing spoil sport, hundreds of supporters of Arvind Kejriwal have continued to gather, and in fact this entire road was filled to the brim with supporters of Arvind Kejriwal. There is an akhada close to this road where supporters have now gone, and that is where a welcome is being planned for Arvind Kejriwal. In fact, some leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party have also started to arrive at Arvind Kejriwal's residence. In fact, Shelly Oberoi just arrived, and towards the other side as well, request my camera person to show you the fresh posters that are being put up. These are posters which are to welcome Arvind Kejriwal yet again. You can see here there is a huge poster right outside his house, and reading from what the poster is saying, it says, "Welcome back Kejriwal," and Modi ka kaal Ka Lal. That is what the poster is reading. And in fact, you can see that a lot of gulal has also been smeared on the roads. Of course, crackers were also burnt, and the hypocrisy of Aam Aadmi Party again comes to the fore because crackers are banned for the common public. We also did confront the mayor about it, but again, a lot of exuberance in the air, a lot of excitement to welcome. There is a lot of band and baja which is being played right now to welcome Arvind Kejriwal.
Stay with us. We'll come for all the band and the baja and all the firecrackers as well. But for the moment, before I go across to Harish Nair and Bhavtosh, who are also with us, and in fact, I'm requesting you both to stay live with us because I want to very quickly read out what really were the observations of the court. The court was also quite critical of the CBI, and Justice Bhuyan was one of those who came out to make these observations. He said that CBI became active after the trial court gave bail. Criticism number 2 is that CBI didn't feel the need to arrest for over 22 months. Criticism number 3 coming in from the bench also is that CBI's action raises question on the arrest itself. Criticism number 4 is that evasive replies were not a ground to oppose bail to Arvind Kejriwal. Criticism 5 is that there's a failure to understand that CBI's haste to arrest Arvind Kejriwal. Criticism number 6, CBI arrested Kejriwal when he was on the cusp of release. Criticism number 7 is that CBI must dispel the notion of being a caged parrot. And lastly, CBI must be like Caesar's wife, must be above suspicion. These were some of the observations of the CBI. Let me quickly take this across to Harish. Very, very critical observations of the CBI. While Kejriwal has received relief and there are some conditions there, but as far as the role of CBI is concerned, Justice Bhuyan has been quite scathing today. Harish.
Yes, that's right, Madhav. Any moment now, Arvind Kejriwal will be out of the Tihar jail pursuant to the Supreme Court granting him bail. But yes, the Aam Aadmi Party workers who are already in celebratory mode is armed not only with the bail order granted by the Supreme Court, but also, as you rightly said, scathing observations coming in from Ujjwal Bhuyan, who are in fact concurred with Justice Suryakant that there is no procedural infirmity in the arrest by the CBI. But Justice Ujjwal Bhuyan has once again reminded that the Supreme Court had once, several years ago, called the CBI a caged parrot. It is high time that the investigating agency shed that impression, ensure that the investigation they conduct is fair and transparent, and there is no high-handedness. And also all these, the Justice Ujjwal Bhuyan said, while questioning the timing and necessity of the arrest of Arvind Kejriwal, also, as you rightly said, saying that CBI got active in this case only after Kejriwal was granted bail by the Supreme Court in the ED case, suspecting the timing, and also agreeing with the argument put forward by Abhishek Mani Singhvi, who had argued for Arvind Kejriwal, that this arrest by CBI is nothing but an insurance arrest to ensure that Kejriwal remains in jail, even despite three release orders from lower court and 2 orders from the Supreme Court in a stringent act like the PMLA. So very, very hard-hitting observations coming in from Ujjwal Bhuyan, who also questioned why Arvind Kejriwal was arrested 22 months later, and first time March 2023 Arvind Kejriwal was questioned. You never.
Harish, stay with us because there are also, and Bhavtosh, before I come across to you, let's look at the main points of difference between the 2 judges. While there were 2 separate judgments, it's not a split verdict as such, it is a concurrent verdict, but where were the observations different? Justice Suryakant saying no infirmity as far as arrest is concerned. Justice Bhuyan saying that belated arrest by the CBI is unjustified. And in fact, Justice Bhuyan also going on to say don't agree with the timing and the necessity of the arrest. Now, on the conditions, Justice Kant has said Kejriwal debarred from attending office and signing files. Justice Bhuyan says, I have serious reservations on these conditions. Let's quickly take this across to Bhavtosh. Bhavtosh, on the conditions as well, there are differences. On the arrest also, there were differences, but at the end of the day, they've agreed on giving out a concurrent verdict. But quite significant to note that the opinions were different on 2 very important aspects of this judgment. Bhavtosh.
Yes, Yes, Madhav. In fact, that's where the difference lies, and that's why there was, in fact, two different judgments. The fact remains that right from the day when this investigation started, this was a politically very sensitive case. Never before a sitting chief minister has been arrested. Not only chief minister has been arrested, a deputy chief minister has been arrested, a senior leader of Aam Aadmi Party has been arrested, and even for the first time in India, a political party has been made and accused. You have K. Kavita, daughter of former chief minister. She has also been arrested. And it was best summed up by Justice Bhuyan himself when he said that CBI, federal probe agency like CBI, should be above, Caesar's wife, should be above suspicion. Now, the fact remains that probe by both CBI and ED is now over. The question is, the case will now be in the trial court. Charges have to be framed. There are over 400 witnesses, lakhs of pages of documents. When will this trial get over? And that was the reason why both of them decided to give bail. But one of the points that has been raised by Justice Bhuyan is very important. He has said that arrest is untenable. It does not mean that his arrest has been dubbed illegal. He has said untenable. The fact is that some points can even be challenged by CBI. So is the case with Aam Aadmi Party. Will Aam Aadmi Party will go to Supreme Court and say that, look, he's out on bail, he's the chief minister, he continues to be chief minister? Will they challenge the Supreme Court previous order in which they have said that he can't go to the chief minister's office, he can't sign the file? One can expect that you have not heard the last of this case, and both the parties can in fact challenge this verdict also before a larger bench.
All right. We'll have to leave it there. Bhavtosh, Harish, as well as Isha and Teshri is with us from the Tihar jail. We're told that Arvind Kejriwal could come out any moment now. We're going to slip into a quick break. We'll be back with more. These are the celebrations taking place, firecrackers even, which of course there's bound to be a controversy over in the national capital in just a few minutes, because just recently we've seen what the Delhi government has said as far as firecrackers are concerned, but they're making an appearance outside Tihar jail as well. We'll be back with all those updates in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. We'll be back with this story. Welcome back. We're discussing Arvind Kejriwal's release from Tihar jail. Those are the live pictures of the celebrations coming out. Our reporters are there at his residence as well as, of course, Tihar jail. Let's quickly take this across to our guests also joining us at the moment. We have Dr. Anil Gupta, spokesperson of the BJP. Kailash Adhikari is MD of Governance now. Dr. Akash Deepmuni, political analyst, is with us. And Parvinder Singh Sethi is political analyst as well. Let me ask you, Akash Deepmuni, while, of course, Arvind Kejriwal coming out is a momentous occasion, the fact is that he will not be able to perform his duties as chief minister given the kind of interim bail conditions which do not allow for him to attend office or even look at the files.
Madhavji, on the bail conditions, first I'll answer you that there were two judges in this, and where Justice Bhuyan disagreed with the preconditions. But interestingly, he did not state it in the order because it was authored by Justice Khan. You and I know that if this particular order goes to a larger bench, then these preconditions will come down. We can presume at present, at least.
No, why would they? There's no necessity. How do you know that they will be struck down? It depends on what that bench decides. At the moment, the order in front of us states that he will not be able to attend office. Isn't that a setback? It's a simple question.
No, I don't think it's a setback, because as per my information, Aam Aadmi Party is going to challenge the preconditions in the court, in the larger bench, and they're planning when it will go to the larger bench, the preconditions will come down.
Okay, Dr. Anil Gupta, ये setback नहीं है. ये preconditions जो है, when we go to a larger bench, we are sure that a larger bench will strike down these preconditions. Your response to what's being stated here by Dr. Mani?
Yeah, good evening. I think, see, Delhi Chief Minister has not got any relief. Only the Arvind Kejriwal has got the conditional bail. Now, in fact, in today's judgment, it is an historical judgment in the sense that Honorable Supreme Court has barred Delhi CM to perform the duties as the Chief Minister of Delhi. He cannot attend the office, he cannot sign. So I think on moral ground, he should resign, because he will be just a symbolic, and we have been demanding this. And what happened? In the judgment
but sir,
also...
Dr. Gupta, to be fair, you can't say that there is no relief. He's coming out of jail. You have said that there is a huge amount of evidence. They are questioning why the CBI filed this case just after he got relief from the trial court as far as the ED case is concerned. There are very serious questions of the conduct of CBI that are also coming from Supreme Court.
Is that part of the decision? No,
But they are
that was in the
observations.
notice.
The observations of
And
Justice Bhuyan.
This is see what.
All right, Arvind Kejriwal emerging from the Tihar jail. There you can see it. That's Kejriwal on top of a vehicle. He's in a blue shirt is what we can see. Of course, those are the vehicles. We'll just bring you those live pictures again coming out of the Tihar jail. Our reporters are on ground. Let's quickly cut across live to Teshri if we can at the moment. Teshri, can you take us through what's happening?
Waving at the Karyakartas, and in fact, this is certainly, yes, absolutely, this is a big win for Aam Aadmi Party. You can see in the visuals, Arvind Kejriwal just walked out of Tihar jail, and inside his vehicle is the Minister of Aam Aadmi Party, Kailash Gehlot, and Bhagwat Mann ready to welcome him at the stage. Manish Sisodia addressing the party workers. Certainly a big win for Aam Aadmi Party. What we are expecting is that Kejriwal will also be addressing the Karyakartas over here. Massive crowd, massive celebration. Loudspeakers over here. The Karyakartas are also over here. And all are gathered over here. And in fact, this is certainly a big win for Aam Aadmi Party. Aam Aadmi Party is going to contest elections in Haryana, in the national capital, and in fact that is why Arvind Kejriwal's role at this particular point of time plays a very important role. This will be a big push for the Karyakartas, for the cadres. Arvind Kejriwal waving at the Karyakartas, shaking their hands, greeting them, and from there he will be going to justice. A massive roadshow is also lined up, and then he will be meeting his parents. Arvind Kejriwal, first of all, now addressing the workers over here, and in fact, that will be very important to see that what he speaks, how he attacks the BJP, how he in fact sets the narrative for the election. Arvind Kejriwal is speaking now and addressing the Karyakartas. First of all, thanking the workers so as to all those who have gathered over here. Not only just that, but also to all those supporters, the alliance partners also, who stood with him while he was inside Tihar jail.
All right, that's a very big moment indeed. Arvind Kejriwal there with a raised fist. In fact, we'll have to try and get a little bit better audio. All right, let's cut across live and try and listen into Kejriwal.
मैं आप लोगों के बीच में बाहर आ सका। मैं उन लाखों करोड़ों लोगों का शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूं। लाखों लोगों ने मन्नत मांगी, लाखों लोगों ने दुआएं की, आशीर्वाद भेजे, प्रार्थना की, मंदिर गए, मस्जिद गए, गुरुद्वारे गए। उन सब लोगों का मैं शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूं। आप सब लोगों का आज यहाँ पे इतनी बारिश में, इतनी बड़ी संख्या में यहाँ पे लोग, आप सब लोग आए हैं। आप सबका तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ। दोस्तों, मेरा जीवन देश के लिए समर्पित है। मेरे जिंदगी का एक एक पल, मेरे शरीर का एक एक कतरा, मेरे खून का एक एक कतरा देश के लिए समर्पित है। जिंदगी में बहुत संघर्ष किया है, बहुत बड़े बड़े संघर्ष किए, जिंदगी में बहुत मुसीबतें झेली हैं, लेकिन हर कदम पे भगवान ने मेरा साथ दिया। ऊपर वाले ने मेरा साथ दिया। क्यों? क्योंकि मैं सच्चा था, मैं सही था, इसलिए भगवान ने मेरा साथ दिया। इन लोगों ने मुझे हौसले टूट जाएंगे। आज मैं आपको कहना चाहता हूं, मैं जेल से बाहर आया हूं, मेरे हौसले 100 गुना ज्यादा बढ़ गए हैं। मेरी ताकत 100 गुना ज्यादा बढ़ गई है। इनकी जेल की मोटी मोटी दीवारें, इनकी जेल की सलाखें केजरीवाल के हौसले को कमजोर नहीं कर सकती। मैं भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूं, जैसे आज तक ऊपर वाले ने मेरे को रास्ता दिखाया, ऊपर वाले ने मेरे को ताकत दी, ऐसे ही भगवान मुझे रास्ता दिखाता रहे, मैं देश की सेवा करता रहूं। और ये जितनी राष्ट्र विरोधी ताकतें हैं जो देश के विकास को रोक रही हैं, जो देश को बांटने का काम कर रही हैं, जो देश को अंदर से कमजोर करने का काम कर रही हैं, जिंदगी भर मैं इनके खिलाफ लड़ा हूं, आगे भी ऐसे ही लड़ता रहूंगा।